It is over.
You heard the music, and it must be Tuesday night. And hello, everybody. We are the Insiders, and we are here for Impact Night. So our second watch-along that we have done, and we are excited to be here tonight with you guys to stream along with Impact Wrestling on a Tuesday. So first off, let me say welcome to my co-host, Jeff. Jeff, how you doing tonight, man?
Doing pretty good, man. How about you?
Doing well, doing well. So all fired up for this episode of Impact. And if you guys did not hear, we are also going to be streaming a special show that Impact has come up with that they are doing this coming Saturday. That is called Talkin' Shop Mania. That is Saturday, August 1st. That's this coming Saturday. And it's 9 o'clock. So different time on that one, and I think because of the content. So just to be warned, there's going to be some mature content in that. So just to be forewarned and let you guys know, they are advertising it as an adult show. So just making sure that you guys know that. There might be some colorful language, there might be some references and stuff in there. So, but it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, it looks like it's going to be something completely silly and fun, looking like they're going to do a little, their little kind of spin-off on cinematic matches. And a lot of guys in there that we have not seen in a while, like Hornswoggle and Chavo Guerrero. And, obviously the Good Brothers are in there, Rhino, Heath Slater. But it looks like it's going to be fun. And I think, hey, I think we need that kind of stuff. Good to have some fun every now and then, and Saturday is going to be that. So we will be streaming that with you guys on Saturday night, and again, that's 9 p.m. If you are not doing anything else, come and join us. And let me say hello to the people we have with us so far. It looks like Joshua Mickelson, hello to you. Famous KJ Carter, hello to you. Eric Haberman, hello to you. Yes, we are on Twitch tonight, Eric. So if you want to go over to Twitch, yes, you are more than welcome. Oh, you mean the show Impact? Yeah, it's on Twitch every Tuesday. They broadcast it on their network every Tuesday. James Chadwick, welcome to you. Let's scroll down here and let's see who else has that. John Diorio, welcome to you. We have Wrestling Days Fan, welcome to you. Who else? We have Chris DeZuba, welcome to you. And I think that's about it. Oh, Sonny Wolf, welcome to you. Sonny, how are you? Nathaniel Moody, welcome to you. So hello to everyone and welcome to the Impact stream. It's an exciting night because I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. Obviously, we have the Good Brothers first match tonight. And we also are going to see what is that Wrestle House thing, right? I'm fired up for that. I think it's going to be fun getting all those people inside of that house. And obviously, Rosemary. Rosemary's there. So, of course, I'm going to like it. I know I told some of you guys I actually bought some Rosemary merch. I did buy a Rosemary t-shirt. So, yes, I am supporting. I think it's going to be a good show. We'll see what else we've got. Do we get anything new from EC3? Obviously going after Moose. We're going to continue with that and see what's going on with that storyline tonight. We shall see what happens, but we are bringing it to you guys. And watch along on Twitch. Like I said, they do stream it on Twitch in the United States. I don't think they do overseas. So for those of you overseas, I think there were some people that put links in here last week for that. So I'm not sure if you got those, but I think there's ways to watch it. Obviously, also on Access TV. That is where I get it on here at my house. Of course, with you guys, I'm watching along on Twitch as well. So Jason Stoffer, hello. He says, hello, insiders. I just watched Abaddon on AEW Dark. If you like Rosemary. Oh, yeah, no, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of Abaddon. In fact, I just shared her T-shirt that she has out. I saw it on her Instagram today, and I shared that on her Twitter. So, absolutely. Yes, absolutely love Abaddon. Eric says, Rosemary's awesome. Yes. James says, love Rosemary. Yes. Sunny Wolf's Wi-Fi is always acting up. Yes, yes. Actually, mine was acting up today. We apparently had, I guess the local cable company was here, and they were working on some stuff, I guess, closer to my house. And as I was trying to watch some TV, it kept going off, coming back on, going off, coming back on. And then my Wi-Fi was going out too. So, of course, I had to call in and kind of yell at them a little bit. And they pretty much told me that they were working on stuff near me. And that would kind of be the way it's going to go until they finished up. So, C Wrestling says, good morning. Good morning to you. So, yeah, excited, guys. Obviously, I think it's going to be a fun show as it was last week. I think Impact has a very, very bright future. I really think they're doing things the right way. Of course, they got all those new guys coming in, and it's just exciting to watch. Jeff, what are you most looking forward to on the show tonight, man?
I really want to see what this Wrestle House is all about. I'm kind of excited to see what's gonna happen there. And then the other thing I'm looking forward to is I'm looking forward to seeing the Good Brothers in action.
Yep.
It's been way too long. We kind of saw them in action in the Boneyard match. I won't say the other match from Talking Mania. But it's been a while since we've seen them, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that, and then also seeing Eddie Edwards and Trey in that match. I really want to see what happens in that, because I think that's going to be a good match tonight.
Yeah, and I wonder if we get an EC3. EC3 obviously going after Moose, but if he's going to insert himself into that championship thing too, you wonder if he might make an appearance during that match as well. But yeah, that's basically a rematch of what we got at Slammiversary minus one person. Two of the three contestants in the championship match from Slammiversary. So yeah, that ought to be a very, very good match. I agree. Gus is cool. Welcome to you. Nice to see you this evening. If you just got here, I had said it earlier, we are going to be streaming on Saturday for Impact, Saturday night, and it's that Talkin' Shop-a-Mania. That's that little version of the Boneyard that they're doing, but a little bit of a different wording on that they're doing on Saturday. Just a bit, right? Listen, if you are new to the channel, and just by seeing your faces, I know a lot of you have been with us for a while. But if you are, or if you just, usually watch us on YouTube and stuff like that, we are streaming live from Twitch, also live from Periscope, and live from our Facebook page. So several ways that you can watch us. And if you are new, please subscribe to our channel, whether that be our Twitch channel, whether that be our YouTube channel. That would be amazing. So Noel Boy 1983 says, hey guys, welcome to the stream. He is streaming from Twitch. Welcome to you over there. Really appreciate that. And as I said, if you're new to our Twitch channel, please hit that sub button as well. And you can join us for all of our stuff. All of the stuff we do during the course of the week, we put out on all the formats. So let me just go over what the rest of the week looks like for us. Obviously, tonight we've got Impact. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we have our normal podcast, which will be at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. And that should have Gary Cassidy. Gary's missed a few weeks in a row because obviously he's a very, very busy guy. Been doing a lot of podcasts, a lot of stuff online, and plus his regular job. So nothing at all against him for not being able to make it. Totally understandable. He should be back with us tomorrow, so that'll be cool. We get Gary back. We'll get to talk to him about some happenings. A lot of the stuff that happened on Raw last night, I know a lot of big talking points there we saw online with you guys talking about some of that stuff, especially the Asuka match with Sasha and the results there. And, of course, Randy Orton Randy Orton challenged Drew McIntyre, and that's going down at SummerSlam. I know we talked about that a little on Abby's window. I wonder if the wheels are turning with what we mentioned on Abby's. If you didn't listen to Abby's, go back and check that out, and you'll find out what we had talked about. We have on Thursday, which is not a normal day for us to stream, but we have on Thursday our second in the volume of the Ask the Insiders series, which we started with Brandy Smith, who is in our chat right now. Brandy says, I'm so excited. Had to turn up my oxygen just to listen to you guys. Do you know if the show is available on the TNT app? Here's to a great show. I don't think so, Brandy. As far as I know, it's Twitch and Access TV. As far as I know, if there is another way, I'm not aware of it in the United States. Oh, on Fight TV, obviously. No, is it on Fight, Jeff? I'm not sure. I don't know if they stream live on Fight. Okay. It's pay-per-views, right? Just pay-per-views. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, welcome to Brandy, and I'm glad you could be here. But yes, we have the second in our interview series of Ask the Insiders on Thursday at 7 p.m., and that is with our own Jody Gilly. So come on in, ask away. Jeff and I will be acting as hosts. We will read your questions aloud, and we can kind of fire them off to Jody and let her answer whatever questions you may have of her. I know it's going to be a lot of Fiend-centric stuff, I'm sure, which, obviously to be expected. So join us for that on Thursday and Friday. Since Brandy is in the chat, we have a hot tag episode on Friday, and that will be all about, ooh, yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage will be the topic of discussion in the hot tag on Friday. So join us for that as well. And then Saturday, join us for Saturday night, which should be a heck of a lot of fun with the Talkin' Shop-A-Mania. So there you go. That is our schedule for this week. And we are just thrilled to be here with you guys, as always. And welcome to those who've joined us. Let's see, we've got Aiden Burke. Welcome to you. Link for Impact. We do not, unfortunately, like I said, we watch it on Twitch. So you can go over to Twitch and watch it there on Impact's channel. You can also watch it on Access TV in the United States. As far as overseas, I do not know. So if you are from overseas, if anybody can help out Aiden, if he's from overseas and needs a place to watch it, please let him know in the chat. Monica King. Hi, Monica. How are you? How's everybody doing? We're doing well, and we hope you are doing well also. Joshua Mickelson is lurking, he says. Always lurking, always lurking. Sonny's looking for snacks. Wrestling Days fan says, Joe and Jeff, I've got massive, huge news. I've decided to spare the chat from turning. Oh, Days fan's not going to turn heel in the chat. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. So tell us what you're eating tonight for Impact. What are you eating for snacks tonight? I just got done with dinner. Had some barbecue chicken on the grill, a little bit of potatoes and stuff like that. And right now I am drinking a Polar. I love my Polar seltzer and diet stuff. Polar Diet Black Cherry Soda, which is very, very good. Polar makes delicious. Yeah, it's really good. They make good stuff. I like their diet stuff because it's not. Sometimes when you drink diet soda, it leaves that lousy taste in your mouth. You get that NutraSweet, like I don't know how to explain it. Just that stuff yeah. But this is good, and it doesn't have any sodium, which is why I drink it, because diet sodas a lot of time are filled with sodium. But yeah, they make a cream soda that's outstanding. They make a diet birch beer, diet cream soda that are outstanding as well. Very, very good. Let's see. What are you guys having? John says ice cream. Very cool. Joshua says chicken. Yes, chicken is a popular choice today, apparently. Jody Gilly. Hello to Jody. And we had said that Jody will be coming up on Thursday to do a Insiders Q&A. Yeah. So what else? What Chinese food, says Chris. There you go. What kind of Chinese food, man? Love Chinese food. So yeah. And listen, we're going to continue with that Ask the Insiders. You're going to have a chance to ask questions of Jeff and myself as well on separate episodes of that. If you hadn't already seen, Jeff has been hard at work getting out smaller versions of our old interviews. So he put out some clips from Kyle Scarborough, from different interviews that we had done. Zicky Dice, Thunder Rosa. They are all up and available for those of you to watch who haven't gotten a chance to either listen to it or haven't had a chance to listen to the whole thing. I know some of those interviews are long, and a lot of times you just don't have the time. I get that. But he pulled out some of the most prominent clips from those, and they are out there for your listening pleasure as well. If you want to just revisit something that you may have forgotten or missed, please do so. Otherwise, they are out there for anybody new to the channel as well. And you can go and you can listen to these things. And then if you want to hear the full interview, and I don't see why you wouldn't go back and listen to the full interview as well. So that's coming. And we also are doing little clip type videos too. Jody did our first one on Saturday, which was a theory video. Jeff's going to have some coming. And then I have one coming called Joe's Merch Minute. So I'm going to talk about some merch from the WWE shopping. I'll probably talk about other things that I pick up along the way as well from different places and things like that. So we've got things happening. Jody says we made homemade spaghetti. Wow, that's awesome. Homemade pasta. I haven't had homemade pasta in I can't even tell you how long. My grandmother used to make it years ago, made homemade ravioli, and it would be an all-day project. They would make it all day long. Obviously, didn't have, some of the stuff we have today, the pasta machines and things weren't around back then. So amazing. I could still remember eating them. Eric says it looks like shrimp. I think he said I'm having shrimp. Awesome, man. Awesome. Jim Gore, welcome to you, man. How are you doing? We're doing well. We're doing well, man. Hope you are doing well also. I think he said he forgot Impact was tonight. I think I read that. Yeah. Every Tuesday, man. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Dave Fenn says stop talking about. No, now you're getting mad already. You're getting upset. Don't. You said you weren't going to do that. When you say you're not going to. Go ahead.
Do I have to get the horn already?
I know. He don't make Jeff get the horn. Don't make him get the. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Jody says, had my second day at new job. Yeah, congrats to Jody on the new job and her second day there. It's always exciting stuff. Always exciting stuff. Dave's fan says no bell. Chris says we want the horn. See, we're starting already. We're starting already. Oh, you guys, you just like to torment poor Dave's fan. Oh goodness. So yeah, that's what we've got going on. Listen, I can ask you guys too while we got some time here. Obviously, what did you think of the Raw last night? What did you think of that Asuka match? I know I had some kind of strong feelings about it, and you'll hear a lot more about that tomorrow on our podcast. What did you think of that? What did you think of the result? Obviously, what did you think of Kairi Sane bidding us farewell after that match was over, and how she was written off of television? So let me know. I'm curious to hear what you thought. What do you think about Randy Orton, of course, challenging McIntyre, and going on from there? So now we're starting to get more and more into the SummerSlam mode with WWE. A lot of rumors out there as well about where SummerSlam is going to be. We're hearing, I don't know, we're hearing on a beach. We're hearing on I put out a funny article today that was from Kayfabe News. They put out that Vince is going to have it on a submarine. A submarine in international waters is what they said. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, whether they're going to try to have it outdoors or something along those lines. We'll see. Let's see. Jim said, Sonny Wolf, I haven't had a normal sleep schedule since my 7-Eleven days. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. Joshua says, boring. I'm guessing that's WWE Raw that you meant. Dave's fan said he loved it. Let's see. Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin. Wow, welcome. It says, I'm hungry, but I was before we were talking about food. Well, yeah, sorry about that, dude. I'm sure that made you even more hungry. James Chadwick said, simply put, Raw was poop emoji. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, like I said, you'll get my take on that tomorrow night. Jody said, did you see Seth's back on Twitter today? No, I did not, but that was probably referencing the kendo stick that he got whacked with by Dominic last night. So, yeah, I'm sure he probably had some welts for that. Steve Walker says, I'm fine. I was referencing the skit with Christopher Walken where he says, I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Yes, classic. Classic Saturday Night Live a skit. Yes, Christopher Walken. A legend, an absolute legend. Kyrie Sane should have had a better send-off, says Eric. Yeah, I agree. I think so too. And again, I'll bring that up tomorrow. But I agree. I think she should have as well. A little bit of a and really, I think now that I had some time to think about that, I think that pissed me off more than the rest of it, which is kind of hard to say. But I think the whole Kyrie thing made me a little more upset than the rest of the matches did, or the rest of that match did rather. Chris says we need nachos for Impact. Yeah, nachos are always good, man. Dave's fan says my power went off 2 times. Sorry to hear, man. That sucks. Hate when that happens. James says there were some good bits, but overall felt flat for me. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. That's why I'm excited about Impact, because I really just, and they're showing the EC3 thing with Moose right now. That's why I'm excited about Impact. I'm excited about, where NXT is headed. I'm excited about AEW. Look, for me anyway, other than the Orton thing with McIntyre, that's exciting because I really do believe that Randy Orton's going to win that title. I really believe that. And but other than that, some of the other storylines have left me a little bit flat. Jeff, what did you think of? We have a little bit of time. What did you think of Raw last night?
I mean, I wasn't as down on it as some people were. I thought I love the fact of Randy calling out Drew. I think we actually called that, so that was pretty cool. Honestly, the big topic is Asuka versus Sasha Banks. I mean, there are a couple different ways you can look at it. I know a lot of people, including you, Joe, did not like the way that finished.
Initial reaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I could kind of take it or leave it. I get the whole idea of going to the rescue of your friend. But when that title is on the line, it's a different story. But overall, I mean, it does a lot for the women's championship. I think it sets up some potential storylines going forward. The whole thing with Kyrie, I would have liked to see. I wish they would have done something a little bit different to honor her a little bit more at the end. But I didn't think it was a horrible show. I know a lot of people hated it. The ratings definitely bore that out, I believe. But yeah, I didn't mind it as much as some.
Okay. All right. Yeah, fair enough. And yeah, I look, I had some time to think about it. Sometimes my initial reactions when I first see something, I get a little emotional, a little upset. And yeah, so I mean, I had some time to think about it and delve into it a little bit. And I mean, I could see that. Look, I'd be surprised if Stephanie doesn't get back involved with it, because obviously when I watched it back again last night, they mentioned Stephanie being a bully. So I wouldn't be surprised if she gets back involved with it again. And obviously it does look as if they're leading up to another rematch with Asuka. So especially now that Bayley, beat up Kyrie and that's how they took her off TV. Unless, of course, Asuka goes after Bayley, which could be a possibility as well. And maybe Asuka just, maybe Sasha keeps that title, goes against someone else. And maybe Asuka will turn her attention now to Bayley and go after Bayley. Jody's singing Beatles songs. We all live in a summer submarine, a summer submarine, a summer submarine. We all, yeah. Drew should pick up the win. He really needs it, says Dave's fan. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the rumors are that that Drew, they're going to give the title back to him when he's in front of fans. There's also information out there that I received from C Wrestling who said that, look, they were supposed to have a pay-per-view over in England was the plan. And maybe, Drew was given that title because of that. Maybe obviously Drew is from that area of the world, and maybe they wanted to give him that title, for that particular reason. So a lot of rumors going around, and as there always is in this world of wrestling that we are all loving, you'll see different rumors every single day. Yeah. It could very well be, and like I said, I'm thinking that Drew is not going to come out of that with a title. I really think Randy's going to get it. James says, I hope Oscar returns to the Kana gimmick for revenge for Kyrie. Yeah, I saw you guys commenting on that you kind of hope she goes back to what she was in NXT and get a little more, instead of being the face, getting a little more nasty, I guess is the word. Dave's fan said, I'm pretty sure we're getting another match at SummerSlam. Could very well be. Sonny Wolf said Eleanor Rigby is a good song from the Beatles. Yes, I agree. Jody saying Orton versus Fiend at Survivor Series, champion versus champion. Yeah, we talked about that on Abby's yesterday. And it could happen if the Fiend gets that title from Braun and Orton, of course, wins. Well, that could definitely be in the cards. They didn't do that last year, but that was because NXT was involved, and I kind of think that may have been a one-off. I don't think that's going to happen every single year with the NXT invasion. I think they kind of did that for a few reasons. A lot of it was because of that. Remember when they got stuck over in Saudi Arabia and they had to have an angle because they had to have a lot of people come from NXT up to the show. And I think that may have started a lot of that invasion storyline. So I don't think that that's going to happen this year. The Unbearables 2020 says, good evening, everyone. Bring back Shark Boy. Hashtag bring back Shark Boy. Yes, Shark Boy is awesome. Hey, guys, how's everybody going? Liam Costa, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for joining us. Jerry Smith says, hello, everyone. How are you? Nice to see you in here as well. And again, like I said, welcome to everyone. Obviously, as last week, we do not show any copyright material. I said that on the tweet. We will not be showing any video. So if you are expecting to see that, you are going to be sadly disappointed. We will not be doing that kind of stuff because we don't want to get in trouble. Let us know if there's anything cool happening along with the promos as well, because Jeff and I obviously can't listen to the promos either. So if there's really cool stuff going on with the promos, shout it out in the chat and let us know what is going on, because we have our sound down and cannot listen. So let us know if there's anything awesome going on in the chat. And we are about, 3 minutes until showtime here, folks. Yeah. 3 minutes until showtime. Creed says hello. How are you? Looks like everybody's on YouTube tonight. So don't forget, like I said earlier, don't forget, you can join us on our Facebook page, which is a Facebook group. If you would like to get in there, ask to be invited. I will certainly invite anyone in. Also on Periscope for Twitter and also on Twitch. So if you have a Twitch account and you've never watched us from there, go right on in there and do that. And also please sub to our channel as well. That would be awesome. Jody says, I'm feeling another giveaway on Abby's window soon. There you go. Speaking of giveaways, I know you guys some of you guys have asked me about the shirts. Please remember that we did run out. The manufacturer who was making them did run out of them, so they are coming. They were sent out Saturday. So those of you guys who are due shirts, which I know is Sunny Wolf, Monica King, Mike Lister, I can't remember who else. But those of you who are due shirts are getting them. They were sent out Saturday, so check your mail for those. You will be getting those anytime soon. Steve says, me want, LOL. I'm guessing he's talking about Jody's giveaway. Yes, he is. Ooh, Jody's giveaway. So, yeah, guys, we're sitting at around 753, 754 subs on our YouTube page. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Once we get to the next level, which would be like 775, and then kind of every like 25 or so, we do the shirt giveaways. So yeah, you can get a shirt from us, an insider shirt. They are on sale as well if you want to go and get one for yourself in the meantime. Once we get to 1,000. we get to 1,000, and we're averaging about 200 or so a month. So we get to 1,000, might be a couple months or so. But once we get there, we're gonna have a giveaway party. We are gonna have some giveaways, man. We're gonna celebrate 1,000. So yeah, stick around for that. If you have any friends that are wrestling fans, let them know to go to our channel and sub to our channel, because yeah, we're gonna have a 1K party, and that's gonna be giveaways. And I've got some stuff here, some of the stuff like T-shirts and things, Fiend related stuff. I know Jody obviously talking about some giveaways as well. So yeah. We've got some cool stuff coming. Josh wants me to read his last comment. Sorry, Josh. Josh says he's turning heel. We always have heels in the chat. Always got to have the heels in the chat. Chris says we need the horn to start Impact. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. I don't know. There it is. There it is. You got the horn. You got the horn. Celebrate 1,000 subs by donating thousands of gifts. Wow, Days fan, you're being a little ambitious there, bud. Little ambitious, man. I would love to give out I'd love to give out 1,000 gifts, buddy, but unfortunately, we are a small channel, and that costs money. Unfortunately, unless you want me to give out like 1,000 number 2 pencils or something like that. But other than that, yeah, man. We will definitely have giveaways, though. Sean Flagstaff is celebrating the horn. There you go. You got the horn. Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin says, I'm a natural heel. There you go. So we are starting off with some highlights here from last week. Of course, we have Eddie Edwards out there previewing the match for tonight, the highlights from last week when he was challenged. And there are the Good Brothers. Just some recap that looks like from last week's show. Jody says she'll give out 1,000 pennies. There you go. There you go. Get some change. Well, it would probably cost us more money to send everybody a penny. But yeah, that might be a problem too with the change shortage that we have here in the United States.
Yeah.
We are seeing now scenes from we got a little promo here being cut by the North. Oh, no, that was from last week as well. So still more highlights. The North and Motor City Machine Guns. If you missed that match, wow. Yeah. What a tag team match they put on. If you are into old school like me, because I'm old, go and watch this match. It was a pleasure to watch a old school tag team match. And that's what this was. Fantastic. Dave's fan said Jeff will get a new bell. No, I doubt that. Monica King laughing at Dave's fan and the pennies joke. Yes. Not much of an Impact fan, but I'm a fan of you guys. That's why I'm here. Liam, thank you. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you for being here. Check out Impact if you don't already. You might find that you'll enjoy it. I'll tell you, like I said, I've told everybody, I've only been watching for about maybe a month and a week or so. And I've really, really gotten to enjoy it. I really like what I see. So if you haven't watched it, give it a try. You might find that you might be interested in it, especially with all the new people coming in from WWE. The Good Brothers, EJ Movement says they're interested in the Good Brothers and what EC3 will do. Yeah. So, I mean, they're getting a lot of people in here, ex-WWE people coming in. So, look, it's exciting. It's really exciting. Unbearables 2020 says, I've requested to join Facebook group. My profile pick is the Sex Pistols. That's cool, dude. Yeah, no problem. I'll let you in. I will approve that when I get a minute. Joshua says, let's team up. Now we got team ups going on in the chat. Well, here we go. Trey on his way down to the ring. Are we going to get this match already?
I believe so. I think we are.
Wow. Right off the bat.
Right.
Trey and Eddie Edwards right off the bat. Man, that's crazy. So we're getting great stuff right off the bat here, guys. See Wrestling says back just in time. Yep, show is just started. And we are
believe we're getting.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Jeff just said he can't buy. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I'm shocked we're getting this match to open up the show. That's crazy. Normally, you would think this would be a main event, Jeff. No.
Yeah, and it's for the title. So, I mean, right off the bat, we're getting a title match.
Yeah, awesome, man. Brandon Barnes says this is about to be a great match. Yeah, I agree. Unbearables 2020 says I emailed TNA back in the day asking them to move to the UK. They have a huge fan base. You would think this would be the main
class sports. Showed a little bit of sportsmanship there in the beginning, but
there you
now
go.
They're at each other. So
there you go. And we are underway with this one. Again, Trey versus Eddie Edwards. Yep, there you go.
And guys, again, this is a championship match. So just putting that out there.
Jeff, I think your stream was a bit ahead of mine, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna restart my. Okay. I restarted my Twitch.
This is like the first. This is the first time my internet's ever been faster than yours. So
yeah,
this is an accomplishment.
Well, maybe what those lovely cable people did outside to my lines today might add something to do with that.
That's true.
Gotta love it. They probably did something and adjusted my cable internet so that it's going to be slower, and I'll have to call them up and pay them more money to make it faster again. Conspiracy theories. I know, right? Josh Savage says, charge your phone. I got some good news about Madden 21. Oh, okay.
I did not mean to put that up there, but thank you.
Got a face buster there by Trey. Roll under, roll back up, head up, got caught, rolled off, and then a kick to the shin by Eddie Edwards. He rolls him again, and a standing drop kick. Edwards goes down, quick pin. No, not even a 1 count. Jeff, as a former wrestler, tell me why they wear that tape on their shoulders.
Well, this is more of a sports thing. It really the Kinesio tape really got big several years ago.
Okay.
And what I think it's supposed to do is calm down some of the stuff that's going on in whatever muscle or area that you wear it in. But this is something that you see a lot of athletes do. So basketball, football, track, different athletes. And I honestly recently is the first time I've seen wrestlers starting to wear the Kinesio tape.
Okay. Very cool. There you go. I was wondering because I think I saw, was it Mustafa Ali had it on last night too?
Yeah, and I know Bailey has had it on as well.
Yep. We got a Madden discussion going on in the chat. I love Madden, but yeah, I'm a big fan. But I bet you want to know how old I am, guys? I've played Madden football since it was on the Sega Genesis. That's how long. Yep. That's how long I've been playing Madden football. In fact, I don't think that's where it started. I think it started on a PC, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think it started on PC. And then obviously when they 2 count, kicks out. Those kind of games too, if you guys are a little bit younger, obviously, than me, they didn't have the licensing at first. So they had the Madden name, but they didn't have the licensing from the NFLPA, the Players Association, so they could not use real team logos or any of that stuff. So if you play those games from years ago, you'll notice, and other games like Tecmo Bowl, you'll notice they can't use the actual team names or the colors or the symbols. That got going a little bit later on with the later versions of Madden, but yeah. Into the corner goes Trey down.
Honestly, with a Tecmo Bowl, Bo Jackson was unstoppable.
Oh,
he was
yes.
Him and Roger
Yes.
Craig.
Yes. Pinfall attempt here, 2 count. Yes. Bo was you could literally run backwards with Bo Jackson. Start at wherever you were, run all the way back down the field. Everybody chases you, and you can just run back and get like a 100-yard touchdown. Yeah, he was unstoppable. And I remember newer versions of Madden. You guys could tell me if you played these versions, but I know Michael Vick on newer versions of Madden was crazy good. Some smacks to the face here by Eddie Edwards. Trey down. Over into the corner now. Got a shoulder block. So Eddie Edwards now on top here. Sean agrees and says, yes, Bo Jackson was the best. Miss by Eddie Edwards. Trey back into the corner. Coming down
really
underneath.
Strong match.
Yeah, very good match. A lot of action here. Trey with a kick through the ropes from outside on the apron. Shoulder block to the midsection. Oh, nice. Quick stand up there by Trey. Oh, very nice.
I'm still a little bit ahead of you.
All right, still ahead.
That move, yeah, I wanted to yell when I saw that move that he just did, that neck breaker.
Yep.
That was a sick move. That was awesome.
Very good neck breaker. Yeah, it was really cool. Brandon Barnes says Mike Vick was sick in Madden 2004. Yeah. Yep.
Agreed. I won a lot of money off of using Michael Vick and the Falcons back then. Just don't tell anyone that was in the compliance office.
Josh Savage says, I call myself El Paso. I'm a high flyer, and I wear a mask like Rey Mysterio. That's cool, dude. Both men in the corner now. Elbow to the head. Another back elbow now by Eddie Edwards, coming off the ropes to a kick to the face. Chops now back and forth. Oh, standing kick to the head by Trey. Edwards down. Trey's down. Both men down in the middle of the ring. I believe we have gone to we got a commercial there?
Yeah, we got a break. That's an interesting time for a break, but
that was a crazy time for a commercial, but okay. Eric says, I miss making your own team in Madden. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of thinking that with the new consoles coming, I will be honest, guys, you're probably going to get a very lousy version of Madden football this year. Every time they make the new consoles, the developers have already gone on to the new console version, which will be out obviously next year. And the last version you get for this current console is usually not very good. So I'll be completely honest with you. I think that's also why WWE 2K went the route they did with Battlegrounds, because it's not graphic intensive. And probably because they knew the new consoles are coming and they did not have the time to come out with, they never come out with the sports games before the consoles come out in November. It'll be the following year. So we will probably get a new 2K20 game next year, I would imagine. And that's probably why they decided to do Battlegrounds instead. Dave's fan wants to know if it's out November, I heard. I think it's the third week of November. I think they're going for before Black Friday, which seems to be when they like to release consoles now. Josh said he has 2 finishers, Tornado DDT and Running Knee. Yeah, okay. Josh is a wrestler. Good for you, dude. Josh says, I like Madden 21. Yeah, EJ, I know it backfired. It was very glitchy. That was probably part of it also. But if you're going to relaunch something, you're going to wait till the next consoles come out. Because, again, you're using new software, new engines, new graphics engines and stuff for these consoles. So you're going to have, you're going to have to redo a whole new game pretty much. So, yeah, I agree. It was very glitchy, very full of errors and stuff like that. They rushed it out. Everybody knew how glitchy it was. I actually didn't have a problem with it, to be honest. I didn't have a lot of glitches on my copy. I was lucky. Maybe because I didn't get it until after some of the patches came out. But I didn't see a lot of them. Few here and there with like the hair and stuff. But I didn't see a whole lot of it. Of course, I had to get it because I wanted to get the Fiend. Okay, JR, we are the Destroyers, says Joshua. I'm not sure what that's. All the games in the world are awful, says Days Fan, except for Rainbow Six Siege. Days Fan, for a guy who said you weren't turning heel, buddy, I don't know. I don't think you could change your spots, buddy. Yes, I don't think you could change your spots, man. I think it's just too hard for you to do. Eric says, Michael. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Jeff.
No, I was just going to say this is probably a Days Fan.
We should play that after every time we see a comment from Days Fan. Yes. Eric says, Michael Vick went to my high school. I saw him play. Wow. That's awesome, dude. He was a beast. Yes, he was a tremendous, tremendous player. What do you think WE2K 22, 23, and 24 will look like? Well, the graphics are going to be better. I could tell you that much. The graphics are always going to step up. The more we go on here, the more it's getting to look like a real football game that you're watching on TV, and I would imagine that's only going to get better. Jim Gore says, Final Fantasy VII Remake is an amazing game. Jim Gore, man, you and me on the same page, my friend. I am a Final Fantasy junkie. I played it since the original came out on the NES way back when, and I've been hooked ever since. The only one I haven't played really is the online one, but every other one I have played, and I love the remake. Love the remake. I caught myself a lot of times just watching that game. I would just stand and look at the graphics because it looked incredible. Incredible. And I mean, the characters, Sephiroth and Cloud and Tifa and everybody, they really made that look amazing. Chris said, I'm getting a new console and retiring my Atari. I never had an Atari. I had an Intellivision. So a friend of mine had Atari, so I played it on hers. But I had an Intellivision growing up, and I'll be honest, just watching this match, these guys are still going here, looking pretty tired. Back and forth with some shots now, back and forth, back and forth. There is a new Intellivision coming out. If you haven't seen it, check out their website. It's coming out in October, and I'm getting it. What they basically did was they took their 2D engines, obviously, which, they didn't have the new graphics or anything back then when the television came out. They're taking the old games that they had for it, and they're redoing them with the latest. Still going to be it's still going to be like side scroller stuff. So like old school, 2 count there. But they're redoing the entire system, making it look better. But they're still going to have all the old games that they had before. So I'm pretty psyched. That was a weird system because you had to have 2 players. It was a 2-player system. You had 2 controllers, and you had to have 2 players. When my friends weren't around, figured out how to use both controllers at the same time, and I just kind of did fantasy games pretty much. Hey, Joe, did you get around to watching those Undead Realms? Yes, a little bit of it, James. Very cool. Very cool. Sonny says, interesting laugh button. Trey is on the top rope and misses, but he springboards back. Eddie catches him in a face plant in the middle of the ring. Now more elbows, more forearms to the head. He's got him and went for a power bomb and a reversal 1, 2. Oh, wow, was that close? Whew, man. You
Very
could not.
close.
Wow, you could not get kicks now by Trey. Off the ropes and a big clothesline by Eddie Edwards. Huge clothesline. And up and a power bomb down. 1, 2, 3. No.
He kicked out.
Wow, man, are these close finishes? I thought he counted 3. I thought I saw a 3 count there. Jim says, I like how they fleshed out Jesse, Wedge, and Biggs. Yeah, they did. They gave them more of a backstory. I agree. I love how they use Wedge and Biggs, too, because it's, of course, Star Wars references. That's why they use those names. Knee to the head now from Trey, and Eddie comes right back. 1, 2, that does it. There you go. Eddie Edwards retains the title. Great match. Great way to start.
I was just about to say, Joe, what a way to start off Impact this week.
Awesome match to start off the show. Trey is amazing, says James. Unbearable said, my first computer is a Commodore 64. Dad worked there. That's cool, dude. I never had one. So I knew some friends who did. Oh, Eric Young. Eric Young, the Maniac, is out. He's come. Look, is he going to come into the ring with Edwards? No, says not now. Not yet, says Eric Young, and goes back. Obviously jawing at Eddie Edwards, so Eric Young has made an appearance.
This is going to happen soon, and I'm looking forward.
Yep, I agree. And we are now on a promo. Still champ, says Steve Walker. Yes. Days Fan says, how about this? How about we do a heel contest between me and you tomorrow or next week's episode of the podcast after Inside the Ropes? Are you willing to step up? Oh, man, dude, you're killing me. We got Deonna Purrazzo versus Kimber Lee tonight. Katie Forbes tonight is set to reveal photos from her website to the world. Uh-oh. That could get a little risque.
I think they missed the mark and didn't do this on Saturday night.
Yeah, I agree. Got an interview with Rich Swann as well and a medical update. And then, of course, the Good Brothers versus Reno Scum. Coming up tonight, Good Brothers' first match on Impact. So that is what we've got coming. Obviously, also Wrestle House. Eric Young, yes. Steve says WWE misuses just about everyone. Yeah, there's that Wrestle House graphic. I'm excited to see what that is. C said to make sure you post up all the photos that she's going to show up on our video. They might. Here we go. Oh, there she is. We are in the Wrestle House. Taya Valkyrie, obviously, there. Rosemary with her apple. Uh-oh. Taya going into one of the other rooms. Whoa! Almost stepped into the bowels of hell. Oh, Abyss!
The monster Abyss.
We had an Abyss sighting.
Holy crap.
That was awesome. I haven't seen Abyss in a long time. That was amazing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Love it. Loved it. Jerry Swinger with Susie and Alicia Edwards. Crazy Steve. Cousin Jake and Cody Diener. Kylie Ray. Larry D and AC Romero. Rosemary. Johnny Bravo. And Taya. This is going to be fun.
I agree. Yeah, this is awesome.
All inside, back in the room now. Crazy Steve chatting. Obviously, we were not hearing the sound, so. Susie.
Now Tommy Dreamer's in there.
Tommy Dreamer. Oh, look at him. He's got a John Travolta-esque suit on.
What was that, Saturday?
Saturday Night Fever, baby. Staying alive. Dreamer's the host, Jason says. Okay. That's awesome. Well, he was certainly dressed like a host. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
See, this is the kind of stuff that, like, look, you know, again, we go back to this a lot, but obviously it's a big talking point, right? Obviously, you know, with COVID, with everything going on, this is the kind of stuff that these companies can do without, without having to, you know, do much of anything. Like, just film these kind of little extended, you know, promo-y kind of things. You know, do some comedy stuff, and you know, get people to do this kind of stuff. Brandy just said Tommy Dreamer as Disco Inferno. Okay, yeah, not John Travolta. Good shout, great shout by Brandy. Yes, Disco Inferno. James says Dreamer does not look right in a suit. Oh, he's going to hear about that on Busted Open. I can tell you right now. I'm going to have to tune in tomorrow on my way to work because I'm sure he's going to get busted by Bully Ray. I'm sure he will.
They're going to talk about how small the suit was.
Yeah. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Disco Inferno. So good. So good.
And Days fan actually asked a question, why don't we use headphones if we want to hear what's happening? Well, I already have on headphones for the podcast, so it's really difficult to wear two sets. I mean, I could, but it's difficult.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, same here. I had thought actually about, because I have AirPods, and I had thought about using an AirPod just kind of in one ear. But it's still hard to do because you'd have to have one headphone on one ear, and then an AirPod on the other. So, not to mention, unless you have, you know, if you have a, I mean, you really need a good pair of headphones that are noise canceling as well. Because if you don't, you can still hear. Some headphones you can still hear noises out of them. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm in a process of trying to remedy that. Jim Gore says, nice stock footage of Abyss. Yes. Yeah, it was cool. That was cool. Rusty Shackelford is here. Hey, Rusty, how are you, man? Nice to see you. Josh says, we need Bob Ross. I feel bad for WWE, says Dave's fan, honestly, because they're trying their best. They can't do any more. They did put out loads of good cinematic matches, and now they're moving to a beach. Well, I don't think that's been confirmed. It's a rumor out there, but I don't think that's been confirmed. No, listen, I think everybody's doing the best that they can. But like I said, I just think that, you know, rather than doing some of the same things over and over again, you know, now they're saying Aleister Black is going to be out for a while, gone for a while, with the eye thing. You know, instead of doing stuff like that, they can do other things. That's all. James says, where do you think Danhausen should go? Impact, AEW, or Ring of Honor? Well, he's been involved with Ring of Honor before.
Right.
I'd love to see him. I said this on one of our shows. I'd love to see him come in and wrestle Cody. Would love to see him go to AEW and wrestle Cody for that title. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, Danhausen's funny. Yeah, Eric said, yeah, he is. I shared out on our Twitter the other day him wearing a Batman mask, and I called him Bathausen.
Love that Danhausen.
Yes. Yes. Ace Fan says, if Vince buries Aleister Black, then I'm done with WWE. I don't know that he'll bury him, but I mean, he's given him, obviously he's going to be off TV for a little bit. So I'm not sure why they do that. You know, maybe storyline's concerned and everything like that. But a lot of people are saying, you know, now is maybe not the best time to do that, especially with them not having as many people out there as they normally would. Steve says, I just want to see EC3. I'm sure we will get something from EC3. Absolutely.
Control your narrative.
Yes. Back we go. Looks like back to Wrestle House. We are now fighting in Wrestle House. Susie looks like she's trying to be the voice of reason. Tommy, a.k.a. Disco Inferno, is standing in the back. We don't need boring Corbin, said Joshua Mickelson. Jason Stoffer said Eddie Kingston's debut in AEW is awesome. I heard Black is getting repackaged. It could be. Could be. Looks like we're going to have a fight maybe here in the Wrestle House. And Taya with Rosemary there. Johnny Bravo in the background. What does it say on the wall back there? I saw Prayed. Dreamer now coming over to Taya. Now I could read his lips, and he said $1 million. So what is that? Are they giving a prize to someone here? They said, no way, Jose. And Tommy came in and said, no, we didn't sign him. Nice. Nice.
That's pretty good.
So what's the $1 million, guys? Let us know. I read his lips, and I saw $1 million. So who's getting $1 million? Love the no way, Jose line, said Jim Gore. Tommy looks like he should be in The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Kylie Ray. Eric says Cody's getting Warhorse tomorrow. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I like him too. I like his gimmick. Yeah, now we got people racing around the house here. What is there? Maybe there's something hidden someplace. Maybe it's hidden in the house somewhere. Is that what they're doing? Yeah, we've got Crazy Steve searching around the house. He said they can win $1 million. Brandon says, how do they win it? Tell me how they win it. $1 million prize to the winner. The house only has 5 bedrooms. Sonny says Tiger King. Yeah, the big stuffed tiger in the bed there. Crazy Steve making his way around. People are running everywhere. Where in the house is Carmen Sandiego, says Rusty. Yeah. Rosemary and Taya going their separate ways. Looks like we're in the base. Is that the basement? Yeah, it looks like the basement. Or the attic, either one. Well, I guess they're fighting for beds, looks like. And there's a ring. We have a ring, looks like outside.
This is so hilarious.
Are you listening to the sound, Jeff?
I mean, I have it up a little bit, but
Okay.
just looking at what they're doing on screen is hilarious.
Yeah. Crazy Steve and his monkey. Inside the ring now. Dreamer. Dreamer's in a fridge. Dreamer. Now he's gonna get even more made fun of if he wouldn't have been before.
That's what I was gonna say. He's making it too easy for the guys.
Yeah. Dreamer's in the fridge checking out the food. Are we gonna get a match here? Yeah, looks like we're getting a match.
There we go.
Okay. Crazy Steve versus AC Romero. So we're getting a little impromptu outdoor match. I'm digging it. So not only did we get some comedy there, but now we're getting a match. Almost like set up almost like a lumberjack match. Everybody outside the ring. Dreamer said it was match time, said Jason.
I just want to shout out AC Romero too, because he posted an image on Twitter today where he's lost a lot of weight since May. So just shout out to him for doing
for him,
that.
man. Good for him. AC can't stop. Crazy Steve's just trying to kick him as he goes, and he can't hit him. Crazy Steve's the guy, Joshua, that dresses up like a clown, and he carries around a monkey. Oh, little handshake, but nope, down. Steve just got planted. Oh, this one might be over. He's choking him out.
That's it.
Done. Crazy Steve just got
AC
choked
Romero.
out. Glenn Hunt says SummerSlam August 23rd, cruise ship going to cruise ship August 22nd, Saturday night next month. Has that been confirmed? Because I haven't seen that. I've seen rumors of it, but I haven't seen anything confirmed. And that is Wrestle House. So that was cool. That was cool. Got a match there at the end outside in the ring. Very different. Very cool. A little bit of a different thing than just seeing the superstars in the ring. Backstage promo now.
Our man Fallah Bah.
Making him put masks on. Glenn Hunt. If SummerSlam happens at the cruise ship, how will The Fiend make his appearance or entrance? He probably won't be there. It'll probably be another cinematic match, would be my guess. To be completely honest, I don't know that Bray would want his first match back to be on a cruise ship. Promo backstage going on now. I think they're taking an awful chance with a cruise ship because, I get it. They'll test everybody and everything like that. But the problem is with that is you're going into somewhere that's, you're enclosed, especially where they have to eat and stuff below deck. I mean, if they do everything above deck, but eventually you're going to have to go down to sleep. And it's very similar to a plane. A lot of it is recycled air and things like that. If something should happen on that, where anybody comes down with COVID, cruise ships come in and say they have people that are infected. They had a cruise ship docked out in California for I think it was over 2 months, and they wouldn't let them back off the ship. So to me, they're taking a chance. Another promo backstage. And we go to commercial. What did you guys think of Wrestle House? I liked it. Did you guys enjoy it? Something a little bit different. Yeah, Rusty echoed my statement there. Someone would really get on board a cruise ship right now during these times. Really, yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Too much of a chance. You're really taking a chance. And like I said, I know Vince, and then they'll control the people that are on there. Obviously they'll test everyone, but that still doesn't necessarily mean anything. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Dave's fan said Dave's got married. Dave's fan got married? Well, of course they're gonna congratulations, dude.
Whoa.
Congratulations, man. Shout out to Dave's fan. Congratulations, buddy. Sonny Wolf said Wrestle House was good. Yeah. Yep. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Jim says, I fear Wrestle House is going to get old fast. I don't know. It looks to me like it's just going to be a comedy kind of a thing where, they're going to just do some little bit of skits, some skit comedy, maybe a little bit, and then have a match kind of like they did tonight. They can vary that up. They can have different people wrestling in that match and stuff like that if that's what they're going to continue to do. Yeah, it's something different. It's something different. Monica says, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Joe, Dave's fan pulled a fast one on us.
Oh, brother. Dave's fan, you're telling me no heel tonight. You're disappointing me. You're disappointing me. Waiting for the eventual Eva Marie comment from Dave's fan, says Rusty. Well, there you go. You got it. You got it.
I should just play the horn just because of that.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, I mean, we congratulated the man, and we were genuine.
We were being sincere. We thought you really got married. Yeah, you deserve a horn for that one.
There you go.
There you go. Yep. You deserve a horn for that one. Brandon Barnes said this man lied. Yes. Rusty, he got it. He got it. He deserved it. He absolutely deserved it.
He said he muted the volume.
Next time, you don't get a warning.
Like then.
I'll just text Jeff from now on, and I'll tell him when to hit it. No pre-warning for you. Does Melissa Santos work for Impact? Says Jason Stoffer. I don't know. Do you know that, Jeff? Does she work for Impact?
I don't, but I'm going to find out.
There you go. Eric saying, play the horn. Play the horn. Yeah, you muted it this time, buddy, but you're not going to mute it next time because you ain't going to know it's coming. Sean says, I love it. Sonny laughing. James Chadwick, Jason, yeah. So Wrestle House, and we got the championship match to start off the show. So let's see what they give to us here before the first hour comes to an end. Looks like we got a promo. With Ace Austin. Joshua said when he unmutes the volume. Yeah, he's not going to know when to mute, when to not mute. She's just doing the chat thing when they go to commercials on Twitch. Anytime someone asks Melissa if she works for Impact, they get timed out. You guys are harsh tonight. Jim says Melissa does work for Impact, so there you go. Eric says all horn all day. Uh-oh. Motor City Machine Guns. The current champions. What are we showing here? The match from... Nope.
Going a little old school.
Yep. Days fan left. No, he usually sticks around. Oh, there he is. Not sure anyone knew it or not. Rusty says, but me and Ace Austin are the exact same age. Wow, man. Good for you, dude. Good for you, buddy. Sean Rousset wants to know who is Melissa.
Melissa Santos.
Melissa Santos, yes. Looks like just some highlights here from the Machine Guns.
Joe, you're getting some serious shade here from Chris DeZuba. Joe and Napoleon are the same age too.
Wow,
yikes.
Dude. That's harsh. That's harsh, Chris. You got the North backstage. Chris, don't get me started on that little symbol you've got there, buddy. Gonna have a rough year. You and those Red Sox that my team took your best player.
That's it. I'm through.
I'm a Sox fan, so I'm going to shut up.
Okay. Actually, I can't say too much about it. Look, they beat my Dodgers in the World Series, so that didn't make me happy. But my grandfather growing up was always a Red Sox fan, so I can really never not like the Red Sox that much. We have a promo now with the North. Of course, lost the titles last week. Ethan looks right upset. That was a great match. I'd love to see them wrestle again. That was an amazing match. Now We're getting a flashback moment of the week. This is Victory Road from 2010. Going back 10 years. Betts is sorely missed. Yeah, he's a good player. He's having a rough start in the season so far, but I mean, not really any kind of a concern. I mean, he's got to get used to National League pitching and get used to the different stadium that he's going to play into. I'm really shocked that the Dodgers signed him for as long as they did. They usually don't do that. They don't give out those big, huge contracts, but obviously he's a major talent. C says I missed a combination of Mike Tenay and Taz on commentary. Yeah.
Mike Tenay was awesome.
Yeah, Mike Tenay was, yeah. Yep.
Man, look at Bobby Roode back then.
Yeah. I like how they do these flashbacks. It's pretty cool. Last week we saw Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Well, we had talked about, Jeff. I know you had mentioned too. You would like to see Bobby Roode just go back to Impact.
Yeah, I would. I mean, honestly, WWE has so many people. Even now, I mean, with everything going on, they have so many people that it's just not possible to give everybody TV time. And I'd just like to see him somewhere where he has some history and he can kind of get back to where he was in terms of prominence.
Yeah. Agreed. Rusty says, I'm all about the Tribe in Cleveland. Best baseball movie ever. Major League.
Yes.
Love it. Sonny says, I don't watch baseball. I've watched it since I was a kid. And I've been a Dodgers fan ever since. Sonny's going to Timmy's. Shocker. He won't ever put up the numbers he did in Boston. We'll see. We'll see. Of course, he had the Green Monster there for, it's of course it's going to be different. But, yeah, we'll see. The Dodgers don't need him to put up the same numbers either. He's going to be a leadoff guy if he gets on and generates runs, steals bases and stuff like that. That's really all they're going to need him for. They have a lot more power on that team, so they don't really need him to do that. Eric Haberman says beer money. Yes. He says, I liked him at the time, James. I wouldn't want him back, though. Well, maybe a one-off. He's talking about Don West. Yeah. Obviously, if you go to Impact's Twitch, they show this all the time. They show this kind of stuff all the time. They're a 24-hour stream. There you go. Some classic Impact there. Uh-oh, RVD showing he's showing the looking at those pictures. This might want to turn away from the screen here if you're not of age. She's got an iPhone Pro Max, it looks like there. Yeah, iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm surprised they didn't save this for Saturday as well.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing we might see a little bit more on Saturday, guys. So again, if you're going to join us for that stream, you may want to just make sure that you're prepared for what might come.
And if you guys want to see a preview of what this is all going to be about, go to the Big LG's Twitter, Dot Gallows. Go to his Twitter because they have a video up, and it is hilarious. And they talk about the Boneyard match plus a letter. So
RVD. Live stream, it says, see? Yeah. Oh, man. Gotta love it. Well, we are coming up on the first hour, guys. So what did you think of hour number one? Obviously, we had that great championship match to start out. Then we got Wrestle House. Got some promos as well. We saw Eric Young. And then we got RVD. So what did you all think of hour number one?
give us your scores for the first hour, guys.
Days fan, you can't fool people 2 times in a row, buddy. You already went with that joke earlier. You can't do it again. Come up with something new. Chris says 6 out of 10. Monica says great first hour, 7. Josh says 9 out of 10. Chris says RVD might be high. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. 200,000 out of 10 just for Wrestle House. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was great. Brandon says 7 out of 10. Let's hope RVD doesn't get Twitch banned again.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Steve says a 7. Rusty says just got here, couldn't watch, but it sounded entertaining. Yeah, it was. The first match was great. Eddie Edwards and Trey was a great match. And then I loved Wrestle House. I think that's going to be great. I'm going to enjoy that. 7.5 says James. Sorry, that was my dog.
That's okay.
Agitated about something. Probably saw somebody outside barking at them.
Yeah, if folks don't know anything about Katie Forbes, and you want to get somewhat of an idea of what these pictures might be, just find her Twitter, and that's all about that.
Yep. Oh, like I said, it's all in good fun. Something the world is in desperate need of right now.
Dave Man says he promises he will have a major fool on us tomorrow. Well, you can't. It.
Dave's fan, we listen. We're just gonna. You just keep doing that. You know what you're gonna get, buddy. You already know what's coming. Say sorry. That was my cat. Next time, that would be funny, wouldn't
it? Rusty says Sir Mix-a-Lot wrote a song about Katie Forbes.
Oh, nice. Yes. If you know Sir Mix-a-Lot, you will get that joke. Eric says 7.5. Here we go, EC3. It's almost criminal how WWE used this guy.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I don't get it. Like it's He's he's got the look to him. He looks like he's got a great personality, a good gimmick and stuff like that going. I don't get it.
I mean, I really liked his run in NXT, and then when he got up to the main roster, it was just, I mean, he was just forgotten about, which is just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. Eric says EC3 looks awesome. Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. I like the promos. I really do. Although I can't hear it, but I like the look of the promos.
He said to take back his power, he must destroy his past.
Oh, okay. I like the symbol that he's using too, because again, you always think of merch and stuff like that. So obviously now we got Moose talking about, I'm sure, what went down last week. Sir Mix-a-Lot wrote a song about Katie Forbes. Yeah, that was funny. Rusty comes in with some good ones. Guys are talking about a cage. What is going on in the chat? Cage matches. Goodness gracious. James says the dog was warning us about the Katie RVD segment. Team Rocket admin Pumpkin says, I want Decay to get back together. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I just ordered some EC3 merch. Nice, Steve. I haven't checked. Do they have like the shirts out there with the symbol, like with the 3 lines and stuff like that? I think a shirt just with like a black T-shirt just with the 3 lines on it would be awesome. I just think that looks cool. Moose and Heath are talking now. Of course, he's just Heath now. The artist formerly known as Heath Slater. Steve said yes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. That's what I ordered. Okay. Nice. Very cool, man. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check that out. I figured that would be a cool looking shirt. Moose and Heath now face to face here.
Heath is going to get a shot at Moose next week.
Oh, nice. Who is that guy? You got some guy coming up here with some kind of an envelope thing. I don't know what's going on here. Or paperwork. What are we doing here?
Talking about a contract. They're saying that he still doesn't have a signed contract. So if he wins next week, then they said they'll open up a roster spot for him.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Got a towel with the logo on it too. That's awesome, dude. I'll post pics when. Cool. Yeah, definitely do that. And we have in-ring action. Kimberly coming into the ring. So we are at the we're gonna have the Kimberly versus Deonna Purrazzo match coming up. Scott D'Amore, Executive VP of Impact. Okay. There you go. Thank you for letting me know. Jesse says, hello, peeps. Just finished up with work and stuff. Got to drive soon, but still wanted to join in. Thanks, Jesse. If he wins, he gets a contract. Yes. Deonna Purrazzo now making her way. Got some cool attire on. Almost looks like a knight kind of outfit, almost like like maybe a little bit of a samurai outfit on. That's pretty cool. Black and white. I dig it. So we have a match coming up. Deonna against Kimberly. Deonna, of course, the virtuosa and current knockouts champion. Haven't heard anything, Jeff, from Jordan Grace since that Slammiversary match.
Unfortunately, not. But
Yeah.
I think that can change within the next few weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure. Monica says, got to go. I'll finish watching later. Have a good night. Take care, Monica. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah, that's a good shout. Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin said the 3 lines for EC3 make me think of Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I was trying to think of where I saw that symbol. That's a good shout. Yeah, I played that game. I don't play that. I don't play as much. I looked into it because I like the horror stuff, but I played a little bit. But I haven't played that as much. Obviously, I still play Friday the 13th a lot. So I like the way Friday the 13th is set up a lot better than Dead by Daylight. But it's still cool. I like the Halloween stuff. When they had the Halloween stuff and they had Michael Myers in the game, and you could play as Michael Myers, or else you could play as Jamie Lee Curtis's character. It's pretty cool. So we got looks like it's got Deonna locked up here. Deonna trying to force her way out.
And Joe, just think about this. Think about the current talent that's in NXT in the women's division, and think about how they had Deonna Purrazzo and did absolutely nothing with her.
Yeah. Very good point, dude. Or it looks like the Wolverine scratch logo. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Good call. James says, wonder when we'll see more teases of aces and eights. Yeah. I'm sure that's gonna happen. I just don't know when. They might wait with that just a little bit to get the Good Brothers obviously off and running. But I have a funny feeling that's gonna happen. Josh wants to know we're going to get a dog match. We've only got one dog, buddy, so I don't think that's going to happen. Deonna now has Kimberly into the corner. A lot of kicks here. Kimberly down in the corner. Now wrapping her arm around that middle rope. Stretching the arm out. Deonna in control now. Sonny's back from Timmy's. Leg drop across the arm. That's really working on that left arm. Quick pin attempt. Nope, 2 count. Kimber really selling that left arm injury there.
And we know that Deonna likes to attack those arms.
Yep, absolutely. Hard shot back into the corner, but Kimber gets up on top. Stretching now across and through the ropes. We got a pinfall attempt now. 2 count. Ooh, close. Wow, very close. A lot of close calls tonight. 2.5.
Yeah.
Steve said the Good Brothers mentioned they want to start a faction in Impact on the CW interview today, Aces and Eights, or the Bullet Club in Impact. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Would not doubt it. I'm pretty sure that'll be coming. They'll let them establish themselves first a little bit.
And there's an article out on Sports Kita today where, and I think Gary wrote it, where the Good Brothers are saying that they'd like for Impact to have a working relationship with New Japan.
Oh, very cool. Which is what they wanted, right? They had asked for that as part of their contract, I think, right?
Right. Yeah, they're allowed to go over, but what they're saying is they want more New Japan people to be able to come over and work in Impact.
Oh, okay. That'll be cool.
And vice versa.
That'll be cool. Good matchup here, too. Kimberly now getting the best of Deonna. Shots to the face. Still favoring, though, that left arm that Deonna worked on earlier in the match. Deonna now grabbed her in the... Oh! Face planted her off the ropes and now stretching out that arm again. Back to work on that left arm. And out. That's it. Got her to tap out. Worked on that arm the entire match and then got her to tap. So Deonna Purrazzo is your winner. Deonna looks a little bit heavier, says Chris.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Ah, just as we said. Jordan Grace. Ooh, with her arm in a sling, comes to the stage. Now, is she really injured? Or is this a fake injury thing here? Jordan confronting. Yep. I called it. There you go. Cast is not real. And she's beating up Deonna now. Jordan Grace now getting the best of Deonna, beating her up now, throws her out of the ring, and throws her title down at her. So Jordan Grace, just as we had said, we haven't seen her. She is back. Still favoring the left arm a little bit, selling that, but the cast is off. More backstage stuff here. We getting another RVD sighting? We're back there with Katie Forbes again. Probably why a lot of people want to get a look at those pictures, I guess.
Yeah.
Sean said faking it. Yes. Yeah. I think Jeff's a little bit ahead of me by a few seconds, and you're probably a little bit ahead of us. Sami Callihan, yes.
Listen, anytime I can see Jordan Grace, it's a good day for me. That's all I'm going to say.
There you go. What do you think so far, Jeff? I've been an entertaining show, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really good. We've gotten a couple really good matches. I really loved Wrestle House and how it kind of breaks things up in the show and gives us some comedy, but also gives us a match in there too. So I'm really enjoying this. This is another solid week for Impact.
Yeah, I agree. I think so too.
Apparently, we have a bot from or a couple bots.
Yeah, from Twitch, I could see that. I could see that.
Joe, apparently we got defeated tonight by a Days fan.
Oh, is that what he thinks?
What he's saying. So
okay. All right. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
Can't be defeated, Days fan, when there's actually no match, buddy. You got to kind of realize that there actually is a match in order to be defeated. And then, you told us right off the bat you weren't going to be a heel tonight, which obviously, you went against your word. But that's okay.
Days fan, I'm not going to play the horn. You don't have to mute the volume.
Yeah, it looks like there's bots, Sonny. I'm not sure who. Yeah, there's a couple Twitter bots there. Or looks like, yeah, Twitch bots rather. There you go. Days fan is about to get defeated by Rusty. See, there you go, Days fan. See, we don't need to do that because we've got our army out there. So while you might be a heel, you're facing an army. So never going to be easy, buddy. You're going to have to climb a mountain. I think the Twitch bots are there to help chat. I don't know. Who knows? Bots. Gotta love bots. Oh boy, Days fan. You're really picking a fight here, buddy. What do we got coming up?
Little Brian Myers promo.
Brian Myers.
And those of you that are WWE fans, you would know him as Kurt Hawkins.
There you go. Back
More
to Wrestle House. Nice. Of course, we knew we had heard that Kurt Hawkins was coming. Beaver Cleavage. Hey, everyone. How are you doing? Glad you could join us. We're back in the Wrestle House with Crazy Steve, who lost earlier. Team Rocket Pumpkin is on Twitch. Thank you, sir. Always nice to see people checking us out on Twitch. If you are over there, please subscribe to our channel as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Looks like everybody's taking up relaxing on the bedrooms here, or in their bedrooms. It's like extended promos. I like it.
Yeah, I'm really loving this.
I like it. Joshua says, I love beavers. Beaver says, hi, Sunny Wolf. Second hour Wrestle House. This is awesome. Yes. Yes. Austin 316 is in the house. Hello, Austin. How are you? Tommy Dreamer is now in the bed, in his suit. Why do I get the feeling that Tommy Dreamer is going to get beat up by every one of these people at some point?
Yeah, at some point, I think he's either going to get beaten up or he's going to get thrown off or something.
Tommy's going to get beaten up. You could just see it coming. Doing well, Austin. Doing well. Cousin Jake against Cody Deaner. So we got another match outside. I'm like I said, I'm liking this. I'm liking the way that they have this set up. You get a little bit of skits, a little bit of comedy, and then you get the wrestling as well. So you get the matches, just in a different atmosphere. They've got the ring outside, so you get a little bit of an extra kind of a thing here. You're getting the matches instead, so it's not just one long vignette. You're getting the vignettes and the promos, but you're also getting matches in this too. I like it. Now, the last match obviously didn't go very long, so we'll see how long this one goes. Winner gets the bedroom. It just says Jason Stoffer. Okay. I like I said, I think this is cool. They're fighting each other for whatever this prize is going to be. Whatever this $1 million is for. They're obviously fighting each other for it. So pretty cool. I like the concept. I dig it.
Yeah, this is really cool. Like, it's just different. I mean, James Chadwick says, "Gotta love seeing new things." I completely agree.
Yeah, same here. Great call, buddy. Same here. Yeah, I agree. I look, it's just new things that they're trying, and yeah, I like it. Hard shot. Ooh, nope. Kick out.
Days fan, I know you're in Twitch, and I can time you out. So if you want to keep,
better be careful, man. Be careful. Sean said this is for the bedroom. Austin saying WDF is a jobber. Oh boy, see? Now you're getting everybody after you. I just like it. I think I've told you guys on our show that I like AEW's presentation. I'm not saying AEW does everything perfectly either, but I like their presentation of the fans and stuff and how they're outdoors. I just think it's cool. It gives it a different perspective instead of always looking at the same building, the same, you know what I mean? And listen, I get it. They have different facilities and stuff to use. And, I'm not saying that, it's just better, but I just like the different perspective. So I like something different, and I like that this is different too. Brandy's saying wrestling version of Big Brother. Yeah, it kind of seems that way. Kind of seems that way.
Believe Cousin Jake got the win.
Cousin Jake gets the win, so he gets the bedroom. Obviously, we saw Abyss earlier, which was cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think it's like James said, it's different. Something new. Looks like we're going back in the house. There's a big, huge, looks like a bus that has pulled up outside, so not sure who's in the bus. And we are on a commercial break. So, yeah, I like it. I dig it. Brandy in the chat. That's awesome. As always, we hope you are Hope you're getting better. KJ Carter, Joe and Jeff, our guys are like my second family. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Thanks. So, Joe, what have you thought of the show thus far? I know you asked me, but I wanted to get your thoughts on it.
I'm entertained, man. I like it. From right off the bat, we got that championship match to start out with, which was surprising to me. I didn't think they would do that right off the bat, and we got a great match. I'm really happy with Wrestle House. I like it a lot. I like how they're doing it. I kind of had a different impression. I thought it would just be. I knew we would get comedy. I knew we were going to get vignettes and promos there, but I kind of thought that might be all it was. But having the ring set up outside there and kind of having them kind of go into the ring and settle their differences in the ring a little bit, I dig it. I really dig it. Of course, we got the EC3 promo, and we got the return of Jordan Grace. Yeah, man, I love it so far. I think it's great.
I mean, based off of Jordan Grace being there, it already gets a 10 out of 10 for me. So, and Deonna Purrazzo, I mean, she's another one of my favorites. So
there you go.
Absolutely.
There you go, man. And I saw Rosemary in Wrestle House, so I'm good to go.
See, so we're happy all the way around.
We are happy campers. The Impact stream I'm watching calls the music from Impact Wrestling a dance break. Oh, okay. Imtiaz says, Brandy, I hope you're doing better. Yes. Yes. Sonny, what did you get from Timmy's? Joshua Mickelson says, "You're a Days fan, though, being rude to Austin. Keep it friendly there, guys. Keep it friendly. Days fan, I know you like being a heel, but let's keep it friendly, bud. We're all friends here. You can play the heel, but keep it friendly." Jim Gorsey says, "Seeing Rosemary always makes me happy." Yes, me too. Me too. Impact announced on Twitter the championship match would start, said Sean Rousset. I know you're joking. Just make sure everybody knows that. That's all. Sunny isn't being friendly. She's always flaunting that she has Timmy's, and I don't have that. Got to go to a Dunkin'. Brandy says, "Still hanging in there, guys. I promise can't wait until Friday, but I admit I could use Starbucks." Oh, yeah, there you go. See, we have Starbucks, and we have Dunkin' Donuts, and we have Krispy Kremes in America.
Oh, you said the magic word, Krispy Kreme.
There you go. I've only ever been to a Krispy Kreme once, and it was when I was at a work meeting in Philadelphia. But I remember, and I tell this story to people. I remember going in there. We'd go in every morning before work, and it's cool when you go into one of those. If you've never been in one, they actually have it's almost like an assembly line basically behind the counter, and they kind of show you them making the donuts. And they have different ones all the time. They have different flavored donuts. I think I got a key lime pie one once, but different ones every day. And I got a coffee. Normally, I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I got one because it was so early in the morning. And I remember going through the line to pay, and I was looking around, and the girl says, "You want cream?" And you want cream? I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Do you have sugar?" And she goes, "Oh, no, we don't do that." I'm like, "Okay, she goes, "No, we put the glaze in the coffee to sugar it." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, we use the glaze." So they use glaze from the glazed donuts as the sugar in your coffee. That, dude, oh my God, was that amazing? I'm sure it is so bad for you, but it was amazing. It was amazing. Ken Shamrock and Sami Callihan backstage now. Of course, these two do not like one another. Brandy says you have to get hot Krispy Kreme. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have them hot?
I did. Yes. Yep.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Honestly,
yep.
man, the hot sign is like, I mean, it's just like crack. I mean, you go in there and I mean, it's crazy. You see people swarm the place, and I've been known to buy 2 dozens at a time.
Okay.
One that I can take with me, and one that I can eat on the way.
There you go. There's one a bit north of me. It's about an hour away. And they do oftentimes, we've got RVD coming to the ring. RVD coming to the ring. They sell. Krispy Kreme does a lot of like organizational things, like funding things. My daughter has sold Krispy Kremes for many, many things that she's been in over the years. So a lot of times you can order them that way, and then they pick them up, and then they bring them home and stuff like that. So, yeah. MTS says Katie Forbes is gross. RVD making his way to the ring, man. We got some twerking going on. Some twerking action. Beaver Cleveland says Mr. 420. Always fun to see RVD.
I'm sure he celebrates that every day.
I'm sure he does. Rusty says, when the light is on, it hypnotized me into just turning in and buying massive amounts of hot donuts.
They just melt in your mouth. They're amazing.
Ace fan says, 30 minutes, really had a good time. Glad you had a good time, man. That is what we're here for. General Snotty Naughty has joined us. We need some American places here. Joshua says, I need donuts. MTS says, soft porn wrestling. Oh, boy. You might not want to watch the Saturday thing that we're going to stream, my friend. Might not want to watch that because the fact that it's on at 9, it may get a little risque. Sunny says she got a medium ice cap and a chocolate glazed donut. Nice. Are we seeing a match here, or is this just another promo? Or is this, is this the picture thing?
Yeah, this is supposed to be the picture thing.
Oh, boy.
And I promise you that I'll put them up somewhere, so.
Oh, boy. If you guys didn't hear earlier, we will be streaming Talkin' Shop-A-Mania on Saturday. Oh, good Lord. Sammy Callahan stuck his face. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, freaking out. Sammy Callahan ruined the moment. Katie's freaking out in the ring. Better be careful. She's falling out a little there. Better watch herself.
I was going to say we're going to have a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, we might have a bit of a wardrobe issue. Oh,
Joe, maybe I should have played this at the beginning.
Viewer discretion is it?
Yes, yeah, you might have wanted to. Probably gonna have to do that on Saturday.
Yes, absolutely.
Up next, guys, the Good Brothers versus Reno Scum. Oh, I liked it. That's what I said, man. Keep me entertained, keep me laughing. I like it. I like it. We all watch, a lot of wrestling. Obviously, we all are fans, and we watch WWE. 3 nights a week, and some of us watch obviously the AEW on Wednesdays, and now Impact as well. So I mean, you're getting 5 days a week where you can watch different shows. Look, if it entertains you and you have a good time watching it, then that's that's really all it is. Do we get mad at things sometimes? Yes, I know I do. I know you guys do too. But look, if it entertains you and you get to forget about the outside world for a bit, have a little fun, then it's done its job. Jim says Katie's lack of acting talent ruined that segment. She certainly threw a tantrum there, didn't she?
We might have to ask Rusty what he thought about that segment.
Oh. With all this wrestling in UFC, only get one night I can sleep early, says James. Yeah, man, there's a lot, dude. There's a lot. But like I said, look, and I know I've said this before too. I may on our show, I may bring up some points that I don't like, but ultimately, they're all doing whatever they can to entertain us, to entertain the fans. Especially through all this, and when we really don't have anything else, that TV shows aren't going on right now. They couldn't film them. There's no, not a lot of stuff on, of course, no movies out with those cinemas being closed. So it's entertaining. Rusty says, "I am but a man."
Truer words have never been spoken, Rusty.
Dave's fan says, "I can't wait for 2020 to end." Yeah, it's been hard.
Same.
It's been very, very difficult. No question about it. No question about it. We've got to take the little wins when we can get them. Take the the bits of good news. And just try to move on. Chris likes to make fun of me because I'm old, but I've got a good old slogan for you. Time heals all wounds, right? And basically that just means that eventually time will, as things go on, this will become a memory someday. May seem crazy now to think about it. But it will happen. It will happen. Time, we'll look back on this someday, and just be crazy. Think about how crazy everything was. But we'll all get through it. Dave's fan said Conjuring 3 got delayed. Yeah, a lot of movies got every movie pretty much that we've had coming out this year got delayed. Yeah. Yep. Brandy says books and podcasts, guys. Books and podcasts. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I was pulling some old movies out. This too shall pass. Yes, Rusty. Great shout. Same thing. Yep.
Right.
Yep. I was going through. I was actually cleaning out some of my old Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff today, and I was going through some stuff that I hadn't watched in forever. If some of the stuff I've seen on the shelf, I don't think I ever watched. So I started watching. I have a I have a Blu-ray called Crystal Lake Memories, which is all about the backstory of Friday the 13th. And they go through movies one by one. And they just talk about the making of it, the effects and all that kind of stuff, the behind-the-scenes type stuff, where they were filmed. So it was cool. I'm going to watch the rest of it a little bit later. It was one of those things where I kind of bought it, put it on the shelf, kind of forgot about it. Joshua says, I miss going to the store. Yeah. Jim Gore says, I miss going to the movies. I do too. I'm a big movie guy. Myself and my friends would go to the big premieres of the bigger blockbusters, the Marvel movies, the Star Wars stuff. I went to see John Wick last year, John Wick 3. I miss it too. Good book that I really love is A Child Called It, and I'm someone who doesn't like books. Okay. Godzilla versus Kong got delayed 4 times. Yeah, I miss it too. But see, I don't know. I guess maybe if you look at this from a different perspective, you could kind of, I guess what we're going to learn from all this is how we can appreciate things maybe more. We kind of take things for granted, I think, sometimes. And, now when we're going to get back to that freedom of going to movies again and stuff like that, whenever we do, we're just going to enjoy it all that much more because, you never thought twice about anything like this. Nobody ever sat and thought, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to go and see a movie someday because of a virus. I can't sit in a theater. Nobody ever thought that anything like this would ever happen. So when we get back to normal, or what will be normal going forward, and we're able to do things like this, whether it's going to a movie or whether it's going to see a friend, it's going to be something that everybody's going to kind of cherish, I think, a little bit more, at least for a while. For the first couple of years or so, maybe. I mean, obviously, people try to get back to lives the way they were before. And I'm sure, as time goes by, people will forget. But, I think people are just they're just going to, maybe not take advantage of things so much. Spider-Man 3 for next year. Go ahead, Jeff.
I think Suicide just partook in Rob Van Dam celebration with the Rascals.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at Suicide is dancing.
Celebrating 420 a little late or early, just depending on how you see it.
Man, I like the promos. I really do.
Now he's got the munchies.
Oh yes, he does. Now he's eating. How is he even eating? He has a mask on. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Listen, we got to give a shout out to James Chadwick because he might have the longest gap between theater visits. He said the last time he went to the movies, he saw Jeepers Creepers.
Wow, dude, that's a long time.
That's a while.
That's a long time, dude. That's a long time. I mean, look, I know it's not as you got Motor City Machine Guns sit-down interview next week. Eddie Edwards will defend the world title again next week. Gotta love the fighting champions. But yeah, what I was going to say is, movies aren't as big maybe as they used to be now because obviously you could see them at home and stuff like that pretty quickly. But I just like the experience. I like the experience of going, meeting friends, sitting in a big theater. I like the experience. Rich Swann interview now. So this will probably take us up to the Good Brothers match. Austin says, I've only been to a movie theater twice. Wow, dude. Last movie I went to see in the movies was Dude, Where's My Car? And I'm 35. Wow, man. MTS says nothing beats the movie-going experience or freshly popped popcorn. Yeah. I can't. I love popcorn. I can't eat it anymore. Doesn't agree with me. But yeah, I love popcorn. Movie popcorn's awesome. So bad for you with all that butter, but it's amazing.
Joe, do you guys have a Alamo where you are?
Theater?
Yeah.
No. We have a Regal Cinema. We have Cinemark is the big one we have closest to me. Now that one they just redid with entirely new seats, where the seats are like reclining seats. So like a most comfortable way I've ever watched a movie.
Yeah.
You go and sit in these things, and they have buttons on either side, and you could put out the footrests, and you could kind of just go all the way back in the chair, like most comfortable seats I've ever been in a theater. We have an IMAX theater about an hour or so from me too. I've been to that a few times as well.
Yeah. I want to shout out my co-host on our horror movie podcast, which is Movies to Be Murdered By. Shameless plug. But Jessie Drew, my co-host, she has the Alamo where she is, and they serve like legit food. I mean, she was saying how they have like buffalo wings and pizza and all kinds of desserts along with the popcorn and all that stuff. So I was like, I'm really jealous of you right now.
That's cool. You know what? There is a smaller theater that we have where I live that has something similar. They have it set up, though, almost like a restaurant instead, where you go in. Now, they don't have the newest movies right away, but they get them like a few weeks after. But it's set up like that, where they have, you can dine in there, and they serve like, like chicken wings, nachos, pizza, like all that kind of stuff instead of. But yeah, they actually have a waitress come out, and they come to your table, and they'll ask you, drink. What do you want to drink? What do you want to eat? They also serve alcohol. So yeah, that it's a cool thing. Yeah, it's a cool thing.
Man, my theater here only costs $2.50.
Oh, not ours, buddy. Movies are 15 at least, if not more. I have one of those movie clubs though at Cinemark where I pay so much a month and I get a free ticket like every month. But yeah, like the concessions in our theaters, oh dear Lord. If you don't have one of those movie cards or anything like that, you get a couple sodas and a couple popcorns, it's $25. Like minimum, if not more. Rusty says, no, Eric, it is not okay that she hasn't seen The Crow yet. That's criminal. Yes, I agree. Crow's a great movie. MTS says, I don't need anything more than popcorn and a soda at the cinema, so I'm good. Sonny said, wait, a year ago I actually went to the movies. A friend named Quinn, to see Dumbo. Oh, there you go. My theater has poutine pizza burgers. All the garbage that you want, says General Snotty Naughty. I have an unlimited cinema pass too. Yeah, they're pretty cool. For as much as I would go, it was worth it because, I think I was paying, I want to say, I think it was like $7, something around there, $7 a month. But for as much as I was going, even if I didn't go to see a movie in a month, I'd accumulate the free tickets. So then myself or my family can go and we get to go see some stuff for free, with the free passes. Plus, it gives you discounts on the concessions, too. Crow is my favorite movie, says Steve Walker. Great movie. Great movie. Sonny says 15 to 20 for the food, 20 for one person, and like 30 to 40. Yeah, it's expensive. Beaver Cleavage says Pulp Fiction is my favorite movie. I watched that when it first came out on video with my uncle. Good movie. Good movie. Rocket Admin Pumpkin says, is this a surprise? I'm not in quarantine. We're not anymore. We haven't been for a bit. But the numbers are going back up, so we'll see. Dark Knight is one of my favorite movies. Yeah, great movie. That one I'm still a bigger fan of Michael Keaton as Batman. I know a lot of people will not agree with that, but I like Christian Bale. But the Nolan Batman films, and he says this himself, were very grounded in reality. You don't see a lot of the lore, like a lot of the Batman stuff. You don't see really any of the mystical stuff there, like any of the villains that he has that are like, like Clayface and like guys like that. You don't see any of that. It was more grounded in reality. Even Bane they made grounded in reality. So Dark Knight was definitely the best of those three, no doubt. And Heath Ledger's Joker was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I need this to be read.
Joe,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Joshua said last time he went was 1994. Wow, dude. 2004, 2014. Wow, 26 years. 26 years. I've been going since I was a kid, and I guess that's maybe why I still go. My dad used to take me when I was younger, and I saw the original Star Wars, the very first one, in the movie theater in 1978. We have action. We got the Good Brothers and Eno Scum going at it. So this is our main event. First match, obviously, that we have got to see the Good Brothers in since they came back at Slammiversary. And like Jeff said, been a long time coming.
Far too long since we've seen these guys in a ring.
Absolutely. Dave says, I'm dropping in to say hi as I'm on break. How's the show been? Good, Dave. I liked it a lot. Wrestle House has been great. Some great matches as well. Jordan Grace came back, so I liked it. Ninja 3, The Domination, says Jim Gore. 3 times in the same day. I don't know that I've ever done – I've done a couple films like one day and then the next day. I don't think I've ever seen anything, though, 3 times in one day. Heath Ledger made the whole movie. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, I give you that. The Joker film was a great film. That film was very, very dark. Very dark.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but very, very like at times it was hard to watch. And not because of gore or anything like that or blood, but I guess maybe the psychological aspect of it at times in it was a little bit hard to watch, but it was good. I agree. Heath Ledger's Joker and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker were both elite.
Right now, the Good Brothers are just dominating.
Yes, they are. Of course, I would imagine this match was, made for them to come out and look strong. 2 count there. Beaver Cleavage likes Adam West Batman. I used to watch it when I was a kid, so I hear where you're coming from. Completely different stuff. But Ace Austin is out on the stage. Kind of figured this might be coming. We saw a little bit of a confrontation last week and earlier tonight as well. Rusty says first movie was E.T. Great movie. Can't go wrong with Steven Spielberg. Jesse pulled over so she can join the rest of the stream. First movie I've seen in theaters is other than Avengers Endgame. Yeah, Avengers Endgame was awesome. I think I saw Avengers Endgame 3 times, maybe 3 or 4 times in the theater.
Reno Scum kind of picking up the momentum since Ace Austin came out for the distraction.
big guy wants in.
That's right. The big LG, Doc Gallows. He's so freaking funny. I'm so
Yeah.
ready for Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Saturday's going to be fun. Going to laugh a lot, I believe.
Yeah.
Steve Walker saw Deadpool 14. Are you serious? 14 times? Wow, dude. Wow. God bless. Endgame was great, but sad when Iron Man died.
Steve, don't go back and listen a few weeks ago. Joe might have
Yeah,
an
no, you
opinion.
might not want to hear my thoughts about Deadpool. Endgame's the best Marvel movie, said Dave's fan. I would beg to differ. I would say Infinity War was better.
Ace Austin just sitting out there chilling right now.
Yeah, just sitting at the top of the stage.
Machine Gun Carl Anderson's fighting back a little bit. He needs to make a tag right here. And he does. The big LG is back in there. Doc Gallows. Cleaning house right now. Off the ropes with a big boot. Nice little teamwork here by the Good Brothers. Here we go. This is the end. 1, 2.
And there you go. That is it. Ace Austin coming down to the ring now. The Good Brothers picking up the win. Austin on the other side of the ring. Ah, saw that coming. Snake from behind. Did not work. Ace, it looks like he's going to come across it. Nope. Coming back in again from the other side and out. Ooh, the two big men now going at it. Obviously, this is going to be an ongoing feud.
Yes.
Going
but
up the
honestly,
ramp.
Joe, I really like this because it doesn't put the Good Brothers right into the title picture, which I really like.
Yeah, great call. They have gone backstage. Out into the hallway now. The fight continues. Fighting outside in the hallway. Some uppercuts to Ace Austin. And now Ace gets thrown into a pile of boxes. It looks like he's out of the picture. Oh, and the big man goes off the steel door. Now they're going outside.
There's nothing like just opening a door with a person.
Yes. Don't use the door handle. Use your opponent. And they're outside now, outside of the arena. Middle of the road here. Austin with another uppercut. Big boot. Uh-oh. Oh. Camera got hit, and that's it.
That's it.
Camera took a shot, and that is it. That is the end, guys. Give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of tonight's show.
Really entertaining show tonight.
Yes, I agree. I agree. C Wrestling says brilliant show. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let us know what you guys thought. Joshua says 10 out of 10. Jason says 8. What would you give this one, Jeff? What do you think?
Man, I think I'm going to give it an 8. I think I'm an 8. Some really good matches. I thought. But yeah. I mean, I think I'll give it an 8. I mean, if I'm being completely unbiased. Now, if I'm being biased, I'm giving it a 1,000,000 out of 10 just for Jordan Grace and Deanna Purrazzo
Yes.
being on the screen. But yeah, I will give it an 8. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna say an 8.5. I liked it a lot. I really did. I thought the whole thing was good. I thought the whole show was very entertaining. Very entertaining. James says a 9.25. Sonny says an 8. Steve says a 10, especially the EC3 promo. Yes. Rocket Admin says 9 out of 10. Days Fan says 10 out of 10 for the stream. Thanks, man. Missed the middle, but what I saw was a solid 7.5, says Sean. Brandon says 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for Austin. Rusty is trusting C because he hadn't seen it. Josh says 100 for the stream. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, buddy. Malik says an 8. Sonny says for Impact 8 out of 10. Stream 10 out of 10. Thank you, Sonny. Eric says 8.2 for Impact. Sean Rousset says 8.25. Jim Gore says 9. Would have been a 10 if there was a Rosemary match. Jim and I see eye to eye on Rosemary. Yes. Chad is a 9. I'd rate it a 10, but Jesse was spreading lies. Oh, boy. Y'all get the talk and shop a mania for the Good Brothers. Yeah. We're definitely gonna do that one. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I think that's Saturday night. Saturday night, 9 p.m. Make sure you check us out. Impact 8 out of 10 says Beaver. 10 out of 10 for the stream, guys. Thoroughly entertaining all around. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining. Eric said it was great. MTS says 8 out of 10 Impact and 10 out of 10 for the stream. Thanks. Appreciate that, man. Nail says, what did everyone think? Nail's joined us. Ethan gave the promo of the night. Oh. Unfortunately, we can't hear the promos, which kind of sucks.
We're working on it, though.
We are working on that, yes. We're trying to rectify that situation. Sunny Wolf singing Dancing Queen. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed the show. Everything was entertaining. Nail said 10 out of 10. Yeah, I think the whole show was really good. I love the Wrestle House. I love the fact that they lead off with a championship match. I love seeing the Good Brothers at the end, obviously with their feud, the EC3 promo. We got Heath Slater now. He's going to fight Moose for a contract. Yeah, and of course Deanna Purrazzo and looks like Jordan Grace is back to continue their feud. So yeah, I loved it. I really thought it was great. I thought it was a great show. Great show. Awesome all around. Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
So yes,
Impact just missing right.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're really, really doing well. I really do. I think Impact is really killing it. I think they're doing really, really well right now. They are just seems like they're just hitting on all cylinders at the right time. And yeah, I really think that this has been that they are really doing a great job right now. They seem like they have all things going for them, and I'm really excited to see where this goes in the future. So yeah, absolutely. So the
Rusty is
Go ahead.
asking for a fan favorite sound clip. So here it goes.
I love it. Yes. Yes. Oh, awesome. Well, listen, the rest of our schedule for this week. Tomorrow, Jason says, great stream. Thank you, Jason, and appreciate you joining us. Tomorrow, we have our regular podcast show, 10:15 Eastern Standard. That will be after NXT and AEW. We will be talking about all different kind of stuff. We've got stuff to talk about with Raw, things we want to talk about with Gary that we hadn't gotten a chance to talk about yet. So we might go a little back to the pay-per-views as well with him because we wanted to kind of talk to him about some of that stuff. Get his impression on the Kairi Sane thing and how she was kind of sent off of television. So we will have that tomorrow. We will have new debates tomorrow as well, and then we will have a fan debate also. So you guys that are in the chat, go onto Twitter and let us know something you would like to have as a non-wrestling topic for debates. Send it out to us on Twitter. You can send it to us in DMs or just post it to our Twitter page and let us know what you would like to hear us debate tomorrow for the non-wrestling debate topic. So we have that show tomorrow. Thursday, 7 p.m. That is our interview, Ask the Insiders with Jody Gilly. Jody will be answering your questions during that, and I know that will be a lot of Fiend stuff that you guys will want to talk about, so she will be here for that on Thursday night. Friday is the hot tag, and that is going to be all about the Macho Man Randy Savage, and it looks like Brandy will be there for that, so very cool. So join us for that as well. And Saturday, obviously, we have Impact also, and that looks like it's going to be a really fun time, a really fun Talking Shop-A-Mania. Looks like it's going to be really fun to watch, and that is Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So, yes, a lot of stuff on the docket here for the rest of the week. And as always, man, final thoughts, Jeff, on tonight's show and going forward.
Yeah, I thought we got another great show from Impact this week. They're just continuing to impress me with everything that they're doing. They're really capitalizing on the momentum that they created with Slammiversary. And it's really nice and good to see people that haven't gotten the opportunity in other places being highlighted, and that's one of the things that I really like. Plus, the one thing that I really enjoy about Impact that I feel they do well is, yes, they have all of this new talent that they've brought in, but they're not neglecting the people that have been there, and that's critical, because yes, it's good to have those big names, but you've got to remain loyal to the people that have been there with you through thick and thin.
Yeah, absolutely. Nail says they confirmed Talking Shop is going to be not PG. Yes. So be aware of that, guys. That is not going to be a PC show or PG show. Malik said, yeah, that is not going to be a PG show. Malik says Randy is gone. Going to take the title from Drew so we can get Randy versus Wyatt at Survivor Series. Yeah, that would be awesome. We talked about that on Abby's window, but yes, that would absolutely be awesome. So, yes, Nail says bravo to Jeff. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree with your points. And I'm excited. As a newer fan, And I've just been watching this for a little over a month, like I said, maybe about 5 weeks now. But as a newer fan to Impact, I am really excited where they are going, and really been impressed with their shows of late. Slammiversary and everything after has been awesome. Everything I've seen so far has been really, really good. Insiders, you can call me Pumpkin. We will call you Pumpkin from now on, man. Do we stream New Japan? No, we haven't. And I don't know if that'll ever happen, because the timing of it here in the United States is just crazy. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 in the morning, which is, it's just the timing of it's just not good. So I kind of doubt it. But yeah, good question. Jesse says, I really need to get watching this show. Yeah, you should. You should watch it on Twitch. You really should. It's really, really good. I think you would enjoy it. It's very, very entertaining. Speaking of Twitch, I'm going to ask you guys a favor. So those of you who have Twitch and you watch our streams, watch us from Twitch. The reason I say that is because I would like to get our subscribers watching a little bit more over there. So if you could do us that favor and you are on Twitch, I know a lot of you aren't, and that's cool. Watch wherever you can, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. But if you are on Twitch, watch us on Twitch when we do these things if you can, because that would help us out also for down the line and stuff as well. So. Yeah, and then other than that, we've got the little videos that, like I said, Jeff is putting out there. So watch for those. If you haven't listened to some of our old stuff, the interviews we did, 3-4 months ago with Kyle Scarborough, Jason Baker, Zicky Dice, Thunder Rosa, Holodead. If you guys haven't heard some of those, if you are new to our channel, especially, check those little video clips out that Jeff has put out there, and you can hear some of the highlights of the stuff we've done prior and in the last few 3 or 4 months. Listen to some of talk to some of these really cool people. Nikita Koloff, the Russian, the legendary Nikita Koloff is there as well. So go back and listen to some of those if you hadn't already, and then if you want to, you like what you hear, check out the actual whole interview and listen to that. Again, if you haven't subbed and liked the video on YouTube, please do that as well. If you want to be part of the Facebook group, go over there and request to be invited. I will bring you guys in as well. Rusty says, I love the small clips. Yeah, it's cool because you can kind of get a feel of the interview, but not have to, listen to the entire thing. Some of them were, relatively long. I know Kyle's was probably the longest we've ever done. It was well over an hour and a half. Yeah, Sonny Wolf had an interview on there. Many of our community has had interviews on there as well. So yes, go and check those out. And also, we sometimes neglect to mention this, but we are also out there for you on the go. So if you're heading back to work now, like many of us are, and you just want something to kind of listen to in your car, on the train, wherever it is you are going, on your phone, we are out there on all podcast formats. So Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, many Pocket Cast, Anchor, all of the podcast formats. We are also out there as well. And you can listen to us on those formats also. And if you do listen on those, rate the podcast for us too. That would be awesome. So yes, guys, that's it. We, again, really, Jeff and I both enjoyed the show tonight. I hope you all did too. Rusty said the Rusty interview was horrible. None of them were horrible, man. All good, all love. Are we on MySpace? That's funny. I probably still have an old account on MySpace from years and years ago, which is probably no longer active, I would imagine. But yeah. So listen, we really appreciate you guys joining us as you always do, and being with us for these watch-alongs. So we will see you guys all tomorrow night at 10:15 for our podcast. Until then, have a great rest of your night. We will talk to you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.